I am back on the something I want to say, yeah, about the fucking one chance only bullshit. I just noticed that kind of thing. God damn it, that kind of thing going on in the world some places, and some people seem to think that you only have like one chance to get it right, and they like don't like people editing their comments online, or they don't like you. Being able to take damage in a video game or something like that. That's mainly what I'm kind of annoyed with now, because it really doesn't. When I play a game like Elden Ring, it doesn't fucking matter what build I'm using. Everything is fucking does the same amount of damage to me, percentage wise, up to the health bar. That's there. It's fucking retarded. Uh, and it annoys me. I would like to play the game the way it was made. Unfortunately, I don't know. Whatever they did to it has ruined it. And I don't like that. But this is what it is. I'm pretty sure it comes from Japan. And I'm pretty sure it's some wannabe samurai thinking that, like, battle is solved with, like, that confrontation, people with swords. You do realize that that is, like, the savage answer, right? In the civilized world, we don't need to use swords to solve problems. And you don't only have one chance. We use, like, words and things like that. And the reason why samurai were useful is because there are people who don't understand that, like you people, in the modern world now. And it's like, and when they couldn't be reasoned with, the samurai would just fucking kill them with the goddamn sword because they're a fucking threat. That would happen. The knights would do that too in Europe. That's the fucking cowboy would do that in the Wild West with his fucking six shooter. That's how it works. That's what I'm going to do to Trump with my look in my eyes. It's already even happened. You don't even need to look forward to it. It's already done. It just takes some time for that to all like work out, but you'll see. Like people like that who can't be reasoned with because they're fucking idiots, tyrants, savages. Those are the people you answer with a sword or a gun or whatever the hell is going to kill them at the time. But in civilization, you have infinite chances for the most part. Yeah. You are able to like talk about things, try again, be forgiven for something, get a clean slate, all that. Like that's the real world. So if someone's trying to tell you that you only get one chance, fucking I don't know, just do away with them. Whatever. You don't need that in your life. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about because one, that doesn't match reality, and two, they're like mean-spirited people that want to deny you something they can't deny. They've got no power over that. But they will like interfere with something you're trying to do, and that will be annoying one way or the other. Like video games, they'll like interfere with my video games. It doesn't like take anything away from my life, but it does like ruin the video game Elden Ring for me. So I can't really enjoy it, and that's annoying to me. But that's a different problem, the way I see it. They're not doing what they're trying to do to me. They're doing something else to me, and that is what. Oh well, I'll kill them for that too, actually. So it doesn't matter. They're not going to reason with anyone anyway. They're fucking retarded. They're dumb people who don't have words to explain their actions or evidence or facts or anything like that. It's terrible. Uh, so it really, yeah. I'm not explaining this for their benefit. I'm just that part anyway. The one chance only thing. There's a game like that I fucking hate called Ghost Runner. I think Ghost Runner. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It seemed like there was some hype for it, and the second one came out, and I played that, and it's pretty much like yeah, one hit kill no matter what type game. You kind of run through a course, race through it, avoid a bunch of obstacles, not get hit. Get hit, you die. Yeah, no thanks. So that's not any fun to me. So I wanted to explain that. What else is there? The vegetables. Vegetables are good for you. Take off these so you can see my lovely face without glasses. Lovely, yeah, not lovely. My ugly face is what I meant to say. My ugly face without glasses. Look at that shit. The other thing, oh yeah, when they get what they want. Well, what I was trying to explain in the goddamn synopsis, kind of got carried away. Was like it's obvious that the fuckers in the government, they're like some extra organization that's like just trying to take control of the entire goddamn thing, get all their people in the right spots to just try and take control of our government and replace it with something else or whatever. It seems pretty obvious that that's what they're doing. But they don't seem to understand that, like, when you take away what the USA was doing as a nation, you're like fucking up the entire goddamn world because the USA had a place, a necessary, vital place to balance the entire goddamn world. That's going to be out of place. That's not going to go well. So they seem to realize that their plan, it's going to work. I mean, look at those fucking people in the government. They don't give a shit. The people who are like could do something are fucking cowards. Like they're apathetic. They don't step out of their role to challenge a like a violation of policy. They don't step out of like their subservient role to like accuse their commanding officer of a crime. They're fucking cowards. It sucks. But because of that, because they are the ones that kind of like slither their way into the government, and most people probably just aren't even interested in that, like me. Like it's just like, oh, that fucking job would suck ass. Who would want to do that? But they seem to think it's cool or something. They go after it. Think that's power, whatever. But they go to a house party. It's not power there. They're goddamn boring as far as I know. But let's see. What else is there? Right. So yeah, they're gonna fucking win. That's pretty certain as far as I can. Unless something changes, I don't know. They're gonna fucking take over, and the USA is gonna be totally done for. And they seem to know that, and that's what they think the end game is. But they haven't like thought ahead to what's gonna happen after that. Like, you realize how many people live in the USA? How many of us are armed with guns? How many of us want to fucking deal with government being bullshit to us? It's not going to go the way you think it is. You're not going to have control of this nation, of these people. You're not going to be able to do what you want. And you're going to have a lot of chaos on your hands. Don't say I didn't warn you. Whatever. Nothing I can do. I'm doing what I can anyway, but I mean, I can't. If I was like a co-worker there, if I worked in any of those offices, which is not really my interest, I got more important things to do. Yeah, I would just stop them, even if I needed to like smash their face into the fucking wall or something, because they won't like take no for an answer. Like I would just fucking kill them with my fist right there. What the, like you don't need a fucking gun. Just fucking beat them to death with a goddamn stapler if you can. The hell. People like that, the bad guys, they don't know how to fight. They're afraid to fight. That's why they try and get them slither into the government and try and control everything that way. They're trying to get everyone else to fight for them. Well, they won't put their bodies on the line. They're afraid of pain. You can like punch them in the nose and they'll be fucking done. Like a shark. Yeah, like if you get attacked by a shark in the water, you can like bop that thing in the face and it'll like shock it and it'll swim away. Supposedly, I don't know from first-hand experience, but I heard that's the best way to save yourself from a shark attack. But yeah, just like people like that in the government, no, just fucking punch them in the fucking face. Yeah, don't even worry about what the fuck's gonna happen. Just fucking try to break their nose too. Yeah, something that's going to like fucking give them one of them fucking Owen Wilson, except like the bad version type things. Where it's gonna have a fucked up nose. They'll be especially mad about that because those people care about their images so much. They like try to maintain like a symmetry, thinking that's fucking like freaking genetic superiority or whatever. They're fucking dumb. They think they fucking know. They don't know. They couldn't possibly know. You don't have to know that they don't know. And if you know they don't know and they are pretending like they know, well, then you know you're on the good side and they're on the evil side. That's kind of what that boils down to. Because they're pretending to know something that only God would know. And obviously, they would not ever possibly know anything like that. Nobody does. That's why it's called like God level knowledge. Like, nobody knows that. Don't pretend like you do. You can like understand how that's like maybe affecting people and in kind of some situations, maybe like how like you could advise people to put on sunscreen or something. Like, oh, hold on a second. This fucking sun's really hot right now. We gotta like, be careful if you got pale skin. Don't like to go outside because of all them people. It's going to be especially burnsome these days if you walk out there. So just slather yourself with some slime or whatever to keep them away. They fucking hate slime. They'll stay far away from that. Yeah. What else? What do we think? Do I got a face for TV? You're watching News with Nick, and this is the Honey Yum Yum Broadcasting System. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time viewing, please send your bank account information and authorize me to take all of your money and put it into my account. Because I'm poor right now. I need some money. Or at least maybe $5. $5 would go a long way for me. I don't have to take all your money. I'll take all the bad guys' money, though. I'm going to fucking be brutal with him. Yeah, I'm not going to let up anything. Yeah, man. I think they got the wrong idea about me. They're like, he's going to be Jesus and merciful, forgiving. You got the wrong guy, dude. I'm going to fucking fleece you motherfuckers with the law. I am going to fucking ruin everything in your lives. Take it all for myself. I'm not even going to fucking care about all you lose, all your people, all your fucking network. I'm going to have a great time doing it. That is going to amuse me, which is all the more reason for me to do so. Just to see you people fucking freak out about shit that doesn't even matter to me is totally inapplicable to me too, because of the kind of life I've had. I've been unfortunate enough to have been born with. Like, oh yeah, you people fucking that up. I was gonna see. It's gonna be good to see them like have all that fall apart because they were taking it all for granted, thinking that's something everybody has. Nope. I'll take that. Thanks. Maybe I can do something with it. I don't know. We'll see. That's gonna be a good time seeing him. I like that. It's already like watching it. You see what happened? Like fucking the dude got some kind of like staged. That's what I think it is. Yeah. A friend of mine said it was through an email. Said that she thinks it was staged. His that fucking shot. It seems pretty staged. Yeah. I was just, like the thing I was thinking of with that. It's like, how did the snipers just fucking know right the fuck where that dude was to be able to shoot? I don't really know what happened. I didn't look into the story, but they said the snipers killed him right away. And I was thinking, if like that was going on, the guy would have fired the shot and like left. He wouldn't have been there to be shot. For a sniper to like track where the bullet came from, see him, and then take it. Let's be realistic, okay? These things aren't Terminators. They're human beings that are slaved to a system. They maybe can shoot well and have fast reflexes, but you're expecting a lot more of them than is possible. And so I'm thinking they were probably watching that dude. All right. See if you can aim for just his ear. Or maybe it was a blank and they just like staged the whole thing. Who knows? I don't really care because we still got to kill the guy somehow. I mean, he's already like, boom, dead. Next thing is just to see how it's going to happen. You know, I honestly want to be the one to cut off his head with a ceremonial sword, but I think that's the least possible of outcomes. And I don't really have any expectations of that to happen. I'm not even like hoping for that. That seems so unrealistic to me. However, it's there as a possibility at the end of the chain. Maybe we'll get there. I don't know. There's a lot of other things that could happen between then. I was thinking realistically, they would be like, yeah, no, he's right. That is technically treason. He does have a right as a witness, as a citizen, to be witness of that treason, according to the Constitution, Article this. And there's these other people that are also saying that as witnesses. So, and there's in the statements he's made about why that is treason is evidence enough to prove that he's fucking acting in favor of the enemy. He disrupted the fucking transfer of power in our democratic election. Like, no, that fucker is goddamn a traitor. And so he needs to be court-martialed for that. And I was thinking, like, yeah, they would just realize that, then send the fucking Marines to go arrest him because that's a national security thing. And I guess Marines would do that. I mean, you might be able to. You probably don't need to send the SEALs for that. You could probably send more like conventional type of warfare troops, SWAT team maybe, something like that, to arrest him, take everything, everything you need to search through his record, whatever. Find all the connections that he's all connected to, and then like trace all those to all the other fucking underground conspiracies. And it would be a really busy time. Yeah, people would have a lot to do. They'd be like, whoa, my goodness, look at all this stuff. Everything's falling apart. People are scattering away from their crimes, and we're going to just follow them, do what we got to do for the law. Maybe some of them will get away, maybe not. Some of them we're not going to tolerate getting away because of the fucked up things they did. Others probably, well, it's the fucking apocalypse. It doesn't seem like he really cares all that much as long as we got that one out of the way because that was the threat. And, and people would have all kinds of things to do, not only to sweep up all the fucking debris that's going to be happening, but also like the law enforcement, that whole system, all those people, they're going to have stuff to do all over the place. Yeah, that's going to keep a lot of people busy. A lot of people working, doing the jobs they want to do. That's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, and then he'd be sentenced to death, whatever they do for executions. You say I got like a lethal injection. I think they should hang him though, because this is like Wild West justice. That's what they did in the Wild West. I want to see him I think that would be most appropriate for everybody. But if we just want what I want to, if I was graced by the Imperial Court of Japan to borrow a ceremonial sword for executions, I would accept that humbly, administer death to the traitor, and then return it to Japan. It's like probably some kind of like sword of like that thirsts for blood and death, and if you unsheath it, it'll probably kill everything. But if you do unsheath it, kill once, and then return it, sheath it, it's probably fine. That's probably how it's supposed to be used. You don't want that to be unsheathed at any other time. Or someone else could do that. Yeah, that would be cool too. Maybe you want some representative to do so. Whatever. It doesn't have to be me. I'm not really qualified to wield the sword in any situation. I once tried to make a wooden one and the handle broke. It was kind of like a Buster sword from Final Fantasy VII. So of course, the goddamn fucking handle broke. That's a fucking big heavy thing with just a little wooden handle. Fucking broke like one of like a first hit on something. And I went, that's a great idea. Oh yeah, I gave up after that. I don't know. I had nothing to do on a weekend. I guess I just thought that would be fun or whatever. A wooden sword to play around with. It wasn't really like a big of a deal to me. It's just playing. I was probably old too. I was probably too old to be playing like that, you would think, but I don't think so. I still do that stuff now. You kidding me? I will still go out and play with the fucking make believe all the goddamn time. I don't care. I don't care what y'all people think. Oh yeah, but it's gonna be a fucking disaster once those people do get what they want. I don't know. They seem to think like I'm not really doing anything to stop them. I don't know if they understand that. I mean, I'm doing this, like I'm telling people, but it's not like I'm planning anything or organizing anything. It's not like I'm going to like take any actions against them. Oh, or whatever. No, yeah, but yeah. So I mean, as smug as you may be about succeeding in your evil plan, while I tell you it's a bad idea and how wrong it is. I mean, what the fuck are you so smug about? I'm not the person you have to worry about. You ought to be concerned about like the person who's going to do the role of Jesus up there. Jesus resurrected. That is. Maybe some anonymous person you don't know about. He's going to freaking lay down the law, kill who he needs to kill or whatever. I'm doing more of the role of I don't know, what is this role? Yeah, I guess I'm doing that, but like up in the clouds, like over the sky, kind of from heaven, doing that. That's how I know like he's already dead. And it's just like it's going to happen down there. You ever hear that that as above, so below? Yeah. I think, the best thing he could do is face the charges for that and it just possibly be forgiven. But if he's good, but if not, then he's certainly going to die. At this point, I don't think he's going to be able to be forgiven. I don't know. It's been a long time. A lot of people are trying to like freaking cover that up, and I think his death is going to be needed to like shock everyone out of their fucking stupor of stupid. Realize that those people are just people. They're not fucking a higher order of being than yourselves. You realize that, don't you? There's nothing special about them. They're just people. And they're betraying you when you trusted them with responsibility. They need to die because of that responsibility. That's getting people killed. Not just our own people, that's getting people killed elsewhere. All over the world where they send our fucking military to go fight. People die every now and then. Terrorist activity happens. Like, why do they not realize that that's all like caused by them being their fucking with their evil plan? They think they're gonna finish. Like, you people are the fucking problem. Stop whatever the fuck you're doing with your evil plan. Please. It's only gonna get worse for you, for everyone. I mean, I don't really have anything to lose. You could try to like make my life worse like you're trying, but I think you're pretty exasperated on how to do that because I don't really have anything. I don't have like friends, relationships, kids, plans and goals in society or anything like that. Like, so you fucking fuck with my goddamn video games, like, man, you're really gonna stoop to that level to try and fucking hit me? That's fucking sad. I shouldn't be doing that. Besides, you're hitting a lot more people than just me. You're hitting the entire entertainment industry when you do that. Even if they like it's isolated, how you like attack me, it's still going to affect the entire goddamn thing. That's how that thing works. No man is an island. It's all like interconnected. Even if you don't know the route, that route will be revealed eventually. And oh, people are getting pissed. They realize what you've been doing. I don't know why you ever thought that would even be, why you would ever be able to pull off that kind of thing, that kind of plan. Why you ever would think it would be doable. In addition to thinking it would be a good idea. Because both things seem ludicrous to me. But yeah, they're gonna like put in all their fucking resources to complete their plan. And by the time they do, they're not gonna have anything to support their completed plan, and it's just they're gonna be right there to be removed. It will be the very sacrifice they're trying to make happen, trying to make me into or someone else into. All of them together. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like that concept, that idea of like sacrificing a god king, the best above everyone, as like good for everyone else. That's like one of the most savage, uneducated things you could still be trying to do. You know, it doesn't fit in the world. You should know better. It's not going to work out that way. But essentially, the ones you are all going to kill, it's going to be you people who like lied, cheated, stole, and did all that evil and crime with lawlessness to rise all the way to the top, and you're going to be the ones to get removed. You know what I'm saying? How did you not see that coming? You're going to be your own fucking sacrifice. It's not going to matter to anyone else. Like, no, we didn't need you to do that. No fucking waste of time. You wasted all of our time doing that. That's not going to do anyone any good. Whatever. They're gone. Fucking fine. Let's move on already. But they don't really want to believe that. I think they're just too arrogant to admit that they've made a mistake. They're going to need to receive the correction of the sword, the one chance only thing that they're so insistent about. That's going to be what they need. You're going to get that. You fucked it up, and there's nothing else you can get. Man, fucking people. I go out there and look at you people, and it's like, the fuck? What am I compared to these? Why are they like? These aren't the people I know in life. The ones I grew up around, the ones I was friends with when I was in school, when I was in the military, the people I met while I was when I was out hitchhiking along the road. You know, it's just those people do not match the way the world is, the way the public behaves, the way the politicians seem to talk like they know about. They like the people like all of them are on such like a higher level than them that like I wonder, who do they think they're fooling? If you people think you know, why should anyone else not know that? Why would you think like nobody else would be able to know that? If you're a citizen and you fucking knew your plan, why wouldn't any other citizen just be able to know that? What do you think made you so special? Just wondering. Think about that. I don't need to know because you people are fucking stupid. It's probably bullshit. It's probably like they probably got butt fucked and someone told them that they now had superpowers or something. You know, like that's the kind of people who fucking do shit like that. It's like, how do you fall for something like that, man? Why do you even? You really not worth it. No thanks. I'll pass. I'm good being a human. It's fine. What a pain in the ass having superpowers would be. It's all right. Go ahead. Go ahead, have them. You want them? Go. Fucking fly. Spider yourself all over the place. Don't fuck it up though, because then you're gonna fucking die hard. You're gonna die hard. Damn right, they're gonna die hard, and they're not gonna have diplomatic immunity either. Whoever the fuck they are. Jews, Israel, British. Oh, look at me. I'm shit Britain. We have a queen. God save the queen. Fucktards. God damn. Fucking Britain. A bunch of fucking morons over there. Think they know better than us. If they knew better, why the fuck aren't they free? Yeah, you people are older, and old people are the problem. Checks with chart, as is said in the ways of navigation. No matter where you are, yeah. See something? Oh yeah, matches what our chart says. Yeah, matches thing. Whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm not in navigation. But it is a good turn of phrase. I like that turn of phrase. Oh, right. Did I already explain the Mexico thing? Why I don't remember if I explained that to you or if I just like explained that out the window to whoever listens outside the window. I think there's people that listen out there. Feels like there are. Sometimes I get a little bit of feedback, but usually it's kind of like rather anonymous. Just talking out there. People listen, probably got nothing better to do. Imagine there's a lot of people in this area that don't have their own residences with a roof over their head the way most people, the way I'm lucky enough to have at this moment. And so, yeah, imagine there's people like that just like chilling on the sidewalk, listening, whatever's going on, and are able to tune into News with Nick in the Honey Yum Yum broadcasting system. Right. So, okay. I think I explained that. Did I not? I should maybe go over it again just in case. I don't remember who I told that to. I want to make sure it gets over here on, because this is going to be disseminated out to everyone everywhere, you know. And what I'm just talking about, that's just in the present moment, you know. As far as I know, that's not getting recorded. There probably are listening devices recording everything. You're not going to be able to use that. Why? Because fuck you. I don't need that. Okay. Mexican royalty. Why does that not count? Because what happened between the Mayan pyramids and now? Where were you? Who brought civilization? That's why that doesn't work in the world now. You can use sovereignty down on the lower like levels with the Monkey King, like I do often, but I also have the European stuff of the civilization and all that. If I need it, I don't use that though. Don't get me wrong. You don't need any of that, by the way. But that's why it doesn't work. It could be helpful, yeah, sure, but you definitely don't need it. And that's not the same thing. It's definitely not the Jew thing, because the Jew thing is specifically like a faith-based thing that has been recognized by the world through Jesus and only through Jesus. So that's significant. That's like a formal political act of legal significance that recognizes their religion of faith and what has happened with it. Nobody else has done that. No, the fucking king of the world, the emperor Augustus Caesar, I think is who it was. Because you know who was in on that? It was the guy who did the Pax Romana and Jesus. Those are the two. Those are the two who made all that good happen. I'm pretty sure that's Augustus Caesar. I could be mistaken. I'm not too familiar on Roman history, but he and Jesus were the two good ones that were in the making that work spiritually. Nobody else has that, as far as I know. I mean, Muslims did something within that. Protestants did something within that. But there's like nothing that like is world recognized with it, whatever that is, and none of us in the world want anything to do with that either, because it's fucked up and boring. No fun. But so yeah, you shouldn't be trying to claim anything like that if you're like in Mexico thinking you have some kind of like sacred right to land or kingdoms or anything like that. Like, get over yourselves, please. Just get on normal human level. Stop trying to fucking be a fucking lizard wizard of the fucking of the Gizzard dynasty, because he was the king of all the lizards at one time, and all the lizard wizards, as far as I know. There's a tribute band, I think, out to that sings of his exploits and stuff. Yeah, just fucking being present time. Besides, that doesn't even fucking matter in the USA. Like, remember what I said? The citizen is at the top. So if you're trying to pull some king authority, that's only as good as your citizen authority is. I mean, I don't really try and pull that as an authority I expect you people to listen to me about, but it does sort of support what I'm doing. Okay, right. So what happened? What happened with Jesus? That's like that's God blood that made everyone royal. Everyone who is drenched in that blood, they got that like special kingly blessing that was that the Jews had previously, but then they killed Jesus, and that became like it went outward to everyone else. So the Jews no longer have that sovereignty, but everyone else who like claims Jesus could claim that same like higher dignity of self as a king of kings with Augustus, because Augustus is the one who recognized that as the emperor of the known world at that time, or most of the known world. They knew about the Far East, and they didn't have control over that territory, but of the Western world at the time. And I don't think that really affected what was going on in the Far East directly, not any more than anything else does. They still do their own thing, and we should be careful not to get in their way. Help if we can. That's what you should do with everyone. Friend, enemy, unless you're at war. If you're at war, then it's different. That's why you declare war, because it changes your position against your enemy. and all that. And people you don't know, especially people you don't know. Okay. However, the reason why I brought this up is because someone said nothing is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Nothing is thicker than blood, they said. And I said, correction! By the way, did you not know? Ink. Ink. Not necessarily tattoos, but ink. Ink is thicker than blood, yes. That's essentially what raised Jesus' dignity above human level. The ink of the word, of his sacred texts. That's the reason why. It's the ink that is the divine power. And that ink is why he tells you, he's like, fucking let the dead bury the dead. Leave your fucking old man and your that fucking like old crone mother back like where they are with their fucking worldly problems, because we got more important things to do, and I'm not going to wait around for you to deal with your worldly shit. So we got more important things happening. That is the ink calling you, not the blood calling you. And the ink is more important than the blood, because that is specifically what is human, whereas the blood is what is animal. However, that is not the only kind of ink there is. You can have any kind of ink. You can have any kind of sort of like, I created my own ink and became my own ink with the religion I'm starting. Anyone else could do that. That's kind of what I want to teach people with the religion that I'm doing, or trying to launch. I want to teach people how to do that for themselves. It'll be especially useful if you want to be 100% totally liberated from the fucking Jew menace. You never have to worry about their bullshit. Like, totally good. Like, they are like fucking vacuum sealed off in a fucking terrarium that is their own fucking bullshit. Who cares? Not your concern, because you got everything else. If that's your interest, I can help you with that. That's what I did for myself, and that's why they don't have any power or influence over me or anything like that, as much as they try. Which is kind of what alarms me, because it's like they're trying, like they had something already in place where they were influencing people and doing something to control them, and it's not working with me. And that's like, and they're pulling out everything they can possibly think of to try and make it work. But it's just never going to work with me, because I have already re-inked my blood, and I rejected my blood to be the ink blood. Not entirely rejected, but I went a generation back. The immediate generation, I cast all that out, because those people are fucking evil. Put them with the Jews. Those can be all done away with. But all the ancestors, hell yeah. Good to go. But then after that, I did the ink. But the thing is, you can't get in on the ink unless you, like, do something to inkify yourself. You know, unless you get yourself in the book. Unless you, like, get yourself in the story. Unless you, like, make a sacred promise with the word that the ink is. And the ink is not to be taken literally. It doesn't have to be ink. It could be digital text. That could be fine. Yeah. But it's what the point is that it's written words. Written words. Because I don't know, maybe the sound of my voice, the look on my face, the fucking general environment when I'm talking to you like this, maybe that has some influence over the way you're perceiving all that's happening. The words are all like isolated from that in like crystal clear, like vacuum of emptiness that you can understand without all sorts of things that could be distracting. And you can also like read them at your own rate. You don't have to like, be like, what was he saying before about that? I need to ask him this question. But now he's saying something. And then like, I could have sworn I had a question. I'm going to have to download it, see if I can remember what those were out and write them down. Maybe send them a message. You don't have to worry about all that with the stuff that's already written. That's significant. That's highly significant. And you can edit that as you go. You can like rewrite something so that it sounds better. But when you're talking like this, no, you fucking just talk. If you screwed up, you screwed up. You can maybe repeat that but it's not the same way as like editing it goes. It's just, and that's why the written stuff has more power than any sort of spoken word like I'm doing now. But I think you people in the present age you're going to be more compelled, or more not compelled. You're going to be more moved by this than you are by everything I've written, because you people are fucking stupid, and you need to see something. You need to hear it. You need to get your animal senses on reality before you can accept anything like yourself for some reason. And you realize you're just like lowering yourself when you do that, right? Whatever. Who cares? They're fucking dumb. As long as it works, whatever. Move on. What else is there? What else is it? Yeah, and there's other kinds of ink too. So, like, that would be applicable to any sort of like imperial dynasty of a dignity based on divinity. So that should be applicable, as far as I know, to Japan and probably China as well. But I don't really know much about their history. I'm vaguely aware of what their culture has historically been like and what their myths are. But that's essentially what it is. Yeah, like when that has like culminated into something that like becomes a system that's like kind of like written and followed with like formalities and doctrine and things like that. Kind of not a government, because a government doesn't have the divine blessing that a sovereign lord has, sovereign lord or sovereign lady. That's the difference between that. Like, a government is just a goddamn fucking high school club. The people maybe could have some kind of divine authority, but the government itself, no. That's why when you go work for the government, if you had any sort of like divine sovereignty, you have to like put that up on the shelf before you go into work, and pick it up when you leave, because you're in the government after that. And if you brought that in, you would like turn the government, well, you would actually corrupt what you're doing into the government's level. And that is going to ruin whatever the hell you're doing. So whatever the Jews thought they were doing, or whatever, if they thought they had something new, that's ruined if they're in our government, because they just defiled it by going to a lower level of citizenship. And that may be significant to helping them understand or maybe helping them learn to be humble and realize that their delusions are delusions. But yep, the ink. And that's kind of what the way the story is about. You can make your own story, and you don't need a whole like bunch of blood and death throughout the ancestors and wars and national conflicts and stuff to prove anything. Not anymore. Not after I have proven what I have proven. That can suffice. And this kind of subject is not really something you need to be fighting about. It's very personal. And it doesn't concern anyone other than the people that are concerned, like personally, because it's about them. That's who it concerns. Anyone else shouldn't fucking be worried about it. And so that's going to be the only proof you really need. There could be other stuff in the future. Fine. There's one, though, in case you don't really know what else there is, or you don't know how to do it yourself, which is fine. You don't have to be able to like freaking retrace that entire like harrowing journey through the fucking abyss, the abyss void of darkness and ugh. You shouldn't have to do that to benefit from what I did by going through there. And not because I went through there on purpose. That's just like where I was, like after I was born, that's where I was put and sent into over and over again. Every time I found my way back to the light. And I don't know, just kind of figured it out. It was bad. No, don't do that. Don't ever do that to a person. That's how you get a fucking serial killer. Yeah, you get one like me, except not one that is able to like turn all that into a story and turn that into like creative arts and things like that. No, you get the kind of, if they're not able to do that, which is not easy to do, and you shouldn't expect that of everyone. How many people fucking make it in that industry? You know, like you, if you're counting on that to happen, you're going to get a serial killer. You're a horrible one too. So don't do that, please. See what happened to me. Eventually, you'll understand. Other people will figure it out, put it in their own words, explain it to people in ways they can understand, and more easily than I can explain. And something about something. Yeah, it'll all be all right. So, yep. Just go ahead and send me a fucking message or something if you don't know. I'll fucking answer whatever, whenever. That's right. My dang camera has me confused by which side's left and right. Oh shit. This one's right here. Black. Well, because otherwise, like, they get underneath the curl. And the curls, like, it looks better, I think, when there's nothing underneath it. And you can see the points. Totally forgot what I was trying to tell you. I was hoping I was going to remember. But, story, ink, other people will be able to explain it. Shouldn't be a problem. And all the proof you need. But, I mean, there's not so much I can do about that unless you, like, approach me with any kind of concerns you have, any kind of questions, anything like that. I mean, how am I going to be able to, like, you know, like, how am I going to be able to, if you're not fucking here telling me? If you just deny me, you're like, this dude is a fucking crockpot or crackpot or cracked pot. He's talking about stuff impossible, whatever. And you just sort of like turn to like grumble and walk away because you don't understand and don't want to understand, and you feel like your own identity is jeopardized because I've done something that you don't understand. That is not something that your human body, even on the unconscious level, like recognizes, because what I've done is totally different. It's something you need to know about. Everybody is concerned about this, but if you just like go, it's not going to do you any good. It's not going to. Don't be afraid of what you don't understand. Just approach. Then you'll understand. It's not like I'm no longer human or anything. I just like found something new about what humans can be, and I want to share that with everyone. But the government seems to want to prevent that so they can finish some evil scheme of theirs. And to finish that evil scheme, they've jeopardized their entire evil scheme. So all their hope accomplishes futility is just because of what they've done, not anything I've done. But there's this shit behind my ear. Okay, I'll forget it. Lo carretele, io corondesce bolo crottoso. What are you worried about? That doesn't apply to me either. I do whatever the fuck I want. When I want. So, yeah, I should have forgot about that. Man. Hopefully you watched that movie. It's gone now. Where did it go? I don't want to know. It's fine. It's gone. That pillow does not have a pillowcase. Well, these are the kind of things you could help me with. And it's not like I don't have pillowcases, but wow. I don't even know what to ask. What do you want me to do? Huh? Why should I? Well, so what? It's fine. Look at it. It's like fucking new. Well, I'm throwing it. And sausage bagels, yes. I'm thinking about going up to make another drink. I'm in my underwear right now, and I don't know if I want to show you my underwear or not. Maybe if you're like looking, maybe you'll be able to see Sadako around. She's always hanging around with me these days, ever since we met. Sadako, the girl from the well. Can you believe how we met? I got thrown into the same well. That's how we met. She may be a bit vengeful sometimes, but I'm even more vengeful. And somehow, but like, we're able to like kind of calm each other a little bit. So that helps. Because her what happened to her only increases my vengeful nature. The reason why I'm vengeful, that just adds to mine. She's dead though, so you'll if you see her, she's gonna be a ghost or something, lurking about, hanging out under the bed or something, sneaking up from behind you. Being cute. I guess some of you might think that's horrifying, but you didn't have like grow up in the abyss, born into a life of pure hatred. So please try to understand. My tastes are a little bit hentai. Hentai? Perverted. That probably has a sexual connotation, even in Japan, always. And there's probably a different word for perverted. Perverse. Corrupted. They were like twisted. I'm fucking like just grew up in darkness, and now that's like what I see, and how the light is like reminds me of all the fucking shit I hate about you people. Keep it away. Keep it away, please. I'm not going to do anything about it. It's fine, good, great on you. That's wonderful. I don't want to know. It doesn't work with me. I fucking hate it. Oh, God, oh. Better off in the darkness. Please, leave me in the darkness. Leave me alone in the darkness. That's good for me. That's where I'm happy. There's like all kinds of, there's people like Sadako in the darkness who will kill you in the light if they want. And, that's amazing to me. She's beautiful. And we're able to be happy like that. So don't worry about it. That happens in the darkness. It's none of your concern. Besides, who the hell hasn't been like fucking tainted by darkness at least a little bit in their lives these days? Considering all the fucking stuff that's Considering the way the world is, that's one of the reasons why it was so bad. The entire world is like twisted around to evil so that it all like funnels all the goodness down the drain to be destroyed, while all the evil people kind of like sit around on top and take any goodness left from people to dispose of it after they violate it. And disgusting fucking human beings, you rich people. And I don't know how you fucking live with your own goddamn selves. Why don't you fucking do something instead? You realize you're alive? You got a life, a human body with a soul. You're got a person. Probably you're a person of some sort. You might maybe have a name. Why don't you fucking do something with all that? Why are you fucking just fucking roaches? Gregor Kovska? Why are you just that? The fucking metamorphosis dude. That's all you fucking rich people are. You woke up, and all of a sudden you realized you are just a giant cockroach. Ew. Can we squash them, please? Can we... Maybe we ought to just use poison and then sweep them away, because squashing them will spread their guts everywhere, and their guts are like that pasty, pale yellow stuff. It's... Ugh. It's just fucking... Yeah, this... Poison. Poison would be better. Be cleaner. Kill other things, too. Well, thank you for tuning in. This last night I have internet, and it might get cut out at any moment. Maybe it'll... I'm guessing it's going to happen at midnight since it's even having to close the business. So... We'll see. Maybe they... Yeah, I'll pull some strings. Keep my internet or something. Back around. Fucked up. It's going in the wrong direction. Don't you know like it should be good? Why the fuck are you people working in a world that is bad? Everything about it should be good. Everything. All the little things. None of it should be a problem. Instead, look at what we've got. I've got to shut off my internet. And why? Some fucking evil worldly machinations going on that I don't care to understand. I don't care to resolve because they're evil machinations that shouldn't exist in the first place. I'm not going to fucking do anything about them. Go ahead, fucking shut it off, you sons of bitches. Whatever. The world should not be like that, though. It should be, like, good for people, you know? Should have things to... Everything should be enjoyable. Should be able to go to the store and, like, you know, like, reasonably be able to get what you want. Not feel like everything is out of reach. Oh, you know, I can't afford that right now. I got $3 left. I'm saving that for lime juice. I just used the last of my lime juice right here. And, I got some resources to buy some more. It should last me at least till the end of the month. When I run out of tomato juice, I've got a plan. I've got 2 courses of action to take. The first course of action is to use ketchup and Arby's sauce. Mix those in with the beer. And tahini. I'm not too comfortable about that one. I don't know. I don't even use the ketchup because it's already like years old, past the date they typed on it, and I don't know. It's probably okay, I guess. So I don't even use it for that. The other is tomato sauce, or even better, spaghetti sauce. I want to try that. I don't know if it's going to be any good, though. It's probably going to be terrible. But in a pinch, it might work. It might pass. I just drink the beer regularly, but I really like the taste of a Shalala. It's fucking good. So good. And there's the other ones they make with like fruit and stuff. Those are fucking good too. So that gave me the idea of like mixing beer with juice together. And I haven't really explored that all that much. But maybe it'll work. I don't know. Oh, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put one of those like Crystal Light packets in a beer next time. Yeah, I'm gonna try one of those. See how that works. The beer is fine. It's fine. But I kind of like flavors sometimes, other flavors. What? That's such a bad thing? And I like trying new things, like coming up with recipes, inventions, new ideas. For the record, my underwear has pineapples on it. I'll have you know. I'm not going to show you, though. You don't need to see. There's also probably holes in it, too. I had these for a while. I got these as soon as I got out of jail recently. Most recent arrest. I'm kind of just getting a little bit worn down over the years. They're nice and comfy, though. I got them at the Banana Republic. I guess some people have some things to say about the Banana Republic as a department store, clothing store, or whatever, but I don't know. That didn't seem too bad to me all the time. So whatever. What's different about that than anything else? Probably don't want to know. Should I know? Is it really that bad? Why the fuck are you participating in that thing? Is that their fault? Couldn't you, like, not? If you are wondering, connect with me. We'll find a way to make it work. But I come on, people. I'm just some fucking dude. How do you expect me to fucking solve every goddamn problem in the fucking world? I feel like, and I'm just speaking objectively, that the fucking problems I've already dealt with are like legendary. All right? Please don't ask more of a guy like me ever again. If there is one, chances are they'll be like me and they're just going to go on to do other stuff. But like, you are totally out of line to be trying to demand things of me. What the fuck are you doing? Do whatever it is you fucking want yourself. Fucking goddamn vile beasts. Some of the things they say too, it's like, oh, we're waiting for you to get up here with us. You realize I'm never going to be in that place with you, and that is beneath where I am right now. I am most specifically avoiding that. Do you like realize that? Like, you people really like your riches and stuff, sure, fucking, but I mean, the sacrifice an individual like me has to make to acquire those riches? Hell no. Not even worth it. I don't even want them. Fucking plenty of other things to enjoy. More than enough, anyway. Down here on poor level, because most people are poor. And we like look out for each other and like do things to like make life better for poor people all the time. And so, someone will open up a new restaurant or something and they'll like make enough money to make a small profit and live and all that. But I mean, they probably won't rise out of the fucking income level all that much, most likely. but also be able to provide great meals to people, and that'll improve the entire community and stuff like that. And it's all good. We don't really need to leave. Like, everything's fine. It's fine for the most part. Just let it go. Like, I'm not like, there's no reason why you rich people couldn't just interact with me and just like be okay with your riches and not feel like ashamed of yourselves or something when you're like the reason, like, analyze yourself. Why are you ashamed of your riches so much that you're afraid to talk to people like me? You think it's me? You think you're doing, it's my fault? The reason why you don't talk to me because of what I will do? You've never even fucking met me, goddamn arrogant pricks. That's your own goddamn fucking mind, you fucktards. I've been trying to reach out to you people. Sometimes, every now and then. It doesn't really, I do what I can, but they never even fucking respond back. It's fucking horribly rude as far as I'm concerned. Very depressing, dude. I can't believe people are so goddamn rude in this world. I just don't appreciate what's written. No. No thanks. I'm not interested. That stuff's not going to make anyone feel better. Not me, either. I don't need anything like that. No, that's not why I want who I want. We're going to have that, but that's not what we like about each other. That's just like a cherry on top, I guess you could say. This is like a perk. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Do I have anything else to say? Oh, okay. I'm getting a little bit. Did I tell you the ways of Buddha yet? How to fucking become Buddha? Step 1. I think I already did. I think I already said. I'm going to tell you again anyway. So fucking deal with it. Step 1, walk the way of 10,000 lives. Step 2, start drinking lots of beer. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Drinking up this. All right, sit down. I'm going to go get a fucking beer. I'll be back. Go to this. What's up, man? Hold on, this. Maybe I should have one of those others. Like, I already. If you're asking yourself if I just farted, the answer is yes. I don't know. I'm guessing you probably don't have anything to do either, and like, especially if you're trying to watch the fucking whatever's on the fucking television or play games or something that bores you as much as it bores me because of how uninspired it is these days. How much it's propaganda than more than anything else. It's like they're not even trying. You're not supposed to be doing propaganda, people. That's like bad. Didn't you fucking realize that the Nazis are bad? Like, why don't you know that? Why didn't you see that what like Trump was doing was like what Hitler did? How do you not recognize that? Maybe because you didn't learn enough about World War II. You didn't watch that fucking great courses on fucking Hitler and fucking World War II. Um, fucking the rise of an empire or something. And I did. Just watch it. It's fucking helpful to understand. See how I did it. It's pretty simple. Well, they just use brute force to attack anyone who has a brain, anyone who's intelligent and disagrees with them, has words like me. Anyone who does that, they'll fucking basically just kill them, do away with them. That's basically their entire strategy. And then no one gets to hear what I have to say, and then they don't get inspired by the ideas on their own. And it's fucking way too goddamn right. Jesus. And oh, te quedó puro teche. I don't think I'm really all that fat. Oh, look, I'm sticking it out. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Is that so bad? I don't think that's so bad. I think that's actually kind of good. Borote karateshi. Don't worry about that. That's fine. I just want to show you that I got a keg in there. All right, that is a solid mass. That's not just no fucking pudding pie. You know what I'm saying? Pudding pie. Oh. How? How did I do that? You want to know the secret? The secret came from prison. Not that I was ever in prison, but this dude wrote a book about how he fucking worked out in prison, and I read that book, and I was like, oh, I should try some of that. And I did. It's pretty good stuff. I'm not sure what he went to prison for. I think it was murder. Murder. Woo! See, my fucking this eyebrow goes up higher than this one. Did you notice that? Do you want to know why that is? I spent a lot of time trying to learn how to raise this eyebrow when I was younger. I wanted to be able to do that. Now I got this other one. Every now and then I remember, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to learn how to do this other one. It's freaking hard. I don't know how I did this one. I think what I did is I like covered this eye and I held it down and I lifted it over and over a bunch of times. I kind of like worked the muscles and I got used to the feeling. More than a feeling. It was a practice. I don't know what the fuck else is there to do when you got nothing to do. Why not? I thought it'd be cool to be able to raise an eyebrow. That's probably the fucking thing that most people have. It's just like something like that. You're fucking not quite symmetric. It's probably how it ends up happening. You don't need to fucking worry about it. People really don't worry about it. Don't worry about stuff like that. That is like that is so far beyond our level of understanding. Like the way you would have to be able to look at all the information to be able to have any sort of like conclusive understanding of how to make any of those tiny decisions at any time, as in like who you're going to like get it on with and make babies with and get married to, preferably that first. And like I don't have any lime juice, by the way, so if you want to donate some, feel free to send it. But I do have tahini. Tahini has lime salt ishness. Why are you? Yeah, it doesn't grow here. Is that a problem? This is as good as it gets over here. Just naturally grows like this. One of the areas I've cut recently are right here. Don't you even, please get started. I like where this is going to go. Yeah, I was saying, you're probably bored too. Bored like me, so whatever. We won't be bored together, by the way. No. Hell no. When we get together, it's going to be super amazing all the time, no matter what we're doing. We could be in the fucking doctor's office. We're going to be having fun. The doctor's waiting room area. We're having a good time. When you're like trying to watch a movie and you're like, oh, these fucking people, goddamn fucking rich people, they're just like circle jerking themselves on the fucking camera. They're just like making stories about rich people problems that are fucking out of touch with reality. They don't realize how fucked up they look. And it has nothing to do with like real life. It's just like some corrupt situation that nobody needs to be happening. And they're like revealing it to everyone like, oh, look at us rich people. We're evil. I'm going to fucking kill you. That's your reward. Yeah. Congratulations. We're going to find you. We're going to cut you into pieces. It's going to be great. Thank you for showing us that you're evil, rich people. It's going to feel really good and be a lot of fun for us. Don't be evil, people. Please, don't be evil. If you are being evil, it better just be a mask, and you better be ready to take that mask off at any time. And when someone calls a timeout, you're like, okay, timeout. No, like I was just, what's the problem here? You got like you get hurt or something? There's a reason why I'm like doing this. You don't need to know about. All right, you're good. Okay, game on. You better be like that. Don't you go all the way fucking evil all the goddamn time, you fucking idiots. Now we have to fucking do something to you. You fucking morons. What the fuck do you think was gonna happen? Some fucking goddamn like freaking ghost hand was gonna come out of the wall and strangle you or something, or some demon was gonna like crawl out from under your bed? No, we're gonna fucking kick down your goddamn door with the police. And we're gonna fucking destroy you, motherfuckers. You're gonna be in a goddamn cell for the rest of your fucking lives. That's what's gonna fucking happen. Oh, there's your miracle. Are you happy now? Is that what you've been trying to make happen? Your act of God? Here we are. Here's your act of God. Fucking goddamn morons. Yeah. Oh, sure. Okay, I'll hold on. This way. This is God here, by the way. Ooh, this is bad. You need to take care of that. If you don't take care of that, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna have to lose everything, really. Yeah, we'll have to basically, I'm gonna need to get a chainsaw and stick it into you, and then tear it open, and then leave you like that. That's about the cure. Don't worry about it. I'm fucking God. All right, I'll fucking do what I want. You fucking question. Bastard. Fuck that dude. Seriously. How dare he? God here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, right. That. You were testing me. You had this big scheme planned to try and trap me in this torturous, evil machination to try and provoke some divine power to make an act where you could take a picture and then maybe make a super god ray gun or laser beam with all that you learned from that Right. Oh, shit. I forgot. I totally forgot you were doing that right now. Okay, well, no. There you go. Done. I'll go ahead and wait. All right. No honor God. What do they say about endless eternal patience? God is not going to stop waiting for you to come back to the light. Please, come back to the light. Save yourselves. You realize you're fucking dying in sin and you're taking everyone with you. Come back to the light. No, God's not going to go get you. That's what I'm here for, I guess. Sort of. At the moment, sure. Yeah, that's what I'm right now. Anyway, at least while I'm here, because it's kind of like on the way, close enough that I ought to step aside a little bit and be like, all right, I'm not going to just let you fuckers die. If I can help you, I'm going to help you, but I'm not going to fucking cancel my entire main quest just because your side quest is all fucked up. But I am definitely close enough that I could do something to help you to an extent. If you're going to be assholes about it, all right, fuck it, I'm gone. What else do you want? What are you waiting for? Are you like seriously waiting for some like goddamn magic beams or something to like come out of my hands and like the whole world and stuff? And the fuck's your goddamn problem? That's a fucking delusion. What the fuck are you doing in our goddamn government? We are gonna fucking destroy you motherfuckers and everyone who put you in there. God doesn't need to do that. Why? Oh, look at all these people who have that already as their job to take care of that problem. They don't even need any God powers. They can just do their jobs the way their jobs are assigned according to the law that is assigned by the governing authority of a nation, which is blessed with divine authority as the source of that law, of all nations, because that's where law itself is fucking derived from. If those people in those jobs just did their fucking jobs, God doesn't have to do a goddamn thing for you. And won't. You fuckers are gonna die. Your own goddamn foolishness is going to destroy you. It's going to fall back upon you because that's the fucking lesson to learn. That's the wisdom. That's the only good way it's going to resolve. You are going to be made an example of for your goddamn foolishness. You're going to be fucking destroyed like a goddamn criminal idiot. And people are going to be like, oh, that dude's fucking bad. Look at all the problems that dude had. That dude was evil. There was crime, lawlessness. They were in the government, supposed to be trusted with this power. They were like betraying everyone. They had this conspiracy. They were like all those bad things. Yeah, we can't let people be like that. Point all that out, show how bad those people are. There's really nothing to redeem about them. There's your lesson. There's your lesson for everyone. That's your big surprise. That's your reward. You get to be the one. You get to be the fucking second cross. Except there's thousands of second crosses, you motherfuckers. Did you not know that? You're going to be another one. Except you're going to give all those other ones a bad name because of why you are one. People are not going to be happy about that. Because of why those people did die on the crosses back then. What they were fighting for. Against people like you. I don't give a shit if you're watching the goddamn video. You think you're the only ones here right now? Go ahead, turn it off, run away, be afraid. Be afraid. The people in the nearby vicinity don't have that luxury. There's no stopping what's happening to you. It will get there eventually. Please cooperate. Everyone will be grateful for your cooperation. What movie should I watch today? I didn't watch movies, but I'm watching them. What the fuck do you want me to do? Like I got that power or anything. I'm just some ordinary guy. I mean, I got this web broadcast. I spent a lot of time learning and stuff, and I got like life experiences. What am I supposed to do with that? Do a goddamn Kamehameha? And fucking blast the goddamn White House out of existence? Oh! Did it work? We'll see. I don't fucking care. I'm with God on this. I want to see them fucking undo themselves with their own goddamn foolishness. And let everyone learn the lesson if they can't understand it already. If they don't already know, then that needs to be retaught. Then go ahead. Let's fucking have them reteach it. Fine. Go ahead. That's what you need. It's kind of disappointing since, like, if anybody had learned about Jesus, that would have been prevented. I didn't fucking know about that till later. Till I fucking went out of my way to learn the fucking truth about all that. But if everyone had known already, man, this whole situation would have been, it never would have happened. Everything would have been like good. All these people and all their fucking machination, all their schemes, it would be working for good things, not evil things. Now they're going to be punished for all that. It doesn't matter what your intentions were. You still broke the law of civilization. The laws of civilization in the USA are governed in the USA. It has nothing to do with your goddamn fucking religion. You will be punished regardless of your faith for breaking those laws, whatever the fuck the reason was. God is not going to save you from that because you're supposed to be obeying the laws of the sovereign nation you're in. You're visiting in as a guest. What are you fuckers doing in the goddamn government? You're trying to like overthrow it, to take it over, replace it with your own like bad idea that's not going to work anyway. It's as soon as you fucking get it set up, it's going to collapse, not actually be able to do anything a government does. I don't know what else you want me to do. I am trying everything I can. I have tried everything I can to think of anyway. Am I missing something? Send me a suggestion. What do you want me to do? Just please limit it to a human, like what you would expect of a human being to be able to do, because I am a human being. Human. I don't have any like powers or special abilities none of you have or anything like that. At least nothing that is unusual for humans to have at any time. I mean, yeah, Michael Phelps is a great swimmer. I'm great at doing whatever it is I do. I don't need to be fucking mad about that. That's what I'm saying. Like the fucking whole grand thing. Don't worry about that. Don't be troubled by that. Just trust it's all working out good. Whatever you got, even if it looks bad, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You don't know. You are in no place to decide what is fair, what is equal, what is good, what is bad, what is necessary. You are in no place to decide any of that. Just do what is best for yourself. And don't measure yourself according to what you see of other people. Do with what you know of yourself. Yeah, how did Michael Phelps become a good swimmer, do you think? That's the same thing with me. People are like trying to find some magic lamp, like it's suddenly gonna just like you can just wish your lives to be the way you fantasize about them to be. Oh, it would be cute if you weren't like using violent power that's getting people killed, causing wars around the world, causing like our economy to crash, putting people out of work, oppressing people. It would be cute if that wasn't what was happening because of what you're doing, but that's what you're fucking doing. There's nothing cute about it. You're making a monstrously evil mistake, and it is not cute. You're going to suffer a terrible punishment from men punishing you for what you did so that other people never think about doing what you did. So that they know without a doubt that what you did was so fucked up and wrong that there won't be any doubt at all about considering how it might have gone another way. No. I'm going to practice a while, but I need to get them both in. Both. Yeah. Dang it. That way, when I fucking, they like both will have the same range of motion. Oh, I don't care. Whatever. I'm good the way I am. Is this my good side? Whatever. Both my sides are good. I think it's kind of like the people who like hatched that evil scheme of theirs. Did they ever think about what God would do? Did you ever like consider like the possibility of all of that being real, or was it all your plan based on a an assumption of faithlessness that you were just going to hurt someone and kill them. There wasn't going to be any divine power to save them. Is that not what you fucking people believed? Yeah, the divine power is called the human soul, you motherfuckers. I've got a greater will than you. I've got more passion in my life than you people have. All of you put together. That's why you can't fucking kill me. That's my divine power. And I'm just getting started. I am just getting started. Now, you people, try to imagine what you people look like to me. Put yourself in my shoes. Not while I'm wearing them. Here, take it off. Put them on over there. Don't put you anywhere near me, fucking people. And then take a look at what you people are, knowing in fullness what you are doing. Like I don't know. I just have like understanding, but I don't know the facts of the situation. I don't know what technology you're using, what procedures you follow, what your plans have been, how you're carrying it all out. I don't know any of that. I just understand what you're doing, and that's enough. But you don't. And so, like, imagine that you're me, knowing what you know, or even just understanding, because that's enough too. What do you look like to me? What's going to happen to you people because of what I'm doing? Do you think I'm going to fucking throw a lightning bolt at you and fucking fry you in your fucking van or your bunker or wherever the fuck it is you people work? How am I going to get you? All right, I'll be barefoot for the time being. Those fuckers are going to be taking a walk in my shoes for a moment. Yeah, I'll fucking help them. Who knows? So, while I'm barefoot, maybe I should get some more of my body in bed. To a lovely babe of my wildest dreams. I'm not fucking worry about any of those fuckers. Okay, yeah, they're all fucking watching. Who cares? Whatever. That's what it's like for porn stars, anyway. They fucking have sex and people watch. I'm okay with it. I do what I do. The government watches. I found a way to be okay with it. Not feel ashamed by all those fucking judgments that come through. And it's fucking horrible from the goddamn government. Well, if you're down with that too, let's get it on. Whatever. If not, you maybe want to really consider this. This is the kind of water you want to jump into, because this water is yeah, life changing. If you haven't ever been in this kind of water before, I guess. If you have, then yeah, you'll know what to do. You could probably just like get out of the pool and be ready, go elsewhere. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna try and watch some kind of movie or something. I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe something. It's the last time I'll have internet, so I won't be able to watch a movie after this. Let's go to the library and rent one. I guess we could do that. Yeah. Later. Yeah. Later. End.